Hello, senior high school! How are you doing today? Welcome to the fourth quarter period of Media and Information Literacy. I am Mrs. Gloria P. Balimbin, your teacher for today. As we proceed to our lesson, I would like to show you pictures and sound clips, and you will have to determine what these are and their uses. So, are you ready? Great! Let's begin. Do you have any idea what this is? Very good. It is a mobile application known as Spotify. How about this one? Great! It is one of the 90s portable music player known as Walkman. And where do we use them? Amazing! We use them in listening to music. Now, I would like you to listen to this sound clip. What do you think it is? Very good. It is an explosive sound. How about this one? Good job! Those are virtual claps. Well, what do you think are these sound clips referred to? Those are called sound effects. Do you have any idea where we use sound effects? Very good. We use sound effects to emphasize artistic audio, even in the absence of visual. Listening to sound effects may also regulate one's emotions due to the kind of sound they create. Now, class, the activity we did has something to do with our topic today. And so today, we are to talk about the audio information and media. After watching this video, you are expected to identify the types and formats of audio information and media, familiarize some principles for low-cost sound designing, create a radio advertisement using the different dimensions of audio information and media, and of course, display the value of attentiveness throughout the lesson. So as we begin, let us unlock the meaning of the following keywords. Audio. It is a term used to describe any dimension of sound in a range the human ear is capable of hearing. Information. Information in media refers to a given data transmitted from a sender to a recipient. Media. It refers to the communication outlets, tools, or equipment in storing and delivering information or data. Therefore, the dimensions of sounds that are transmitted, organized, and produced through certain equipment or any communication outlets will be discussed in this lesson. Just like the activity we did a while ago, where music and sound effects were used as communication outlets to deliver an information and to regulate one's feelings through the sounds they have created. Just as I have said, sounds are produced into different types, which is known as the types of audio information. What do you think is a singer, pianist, or violinist known for? Very good. They are known for music. Music is the first type of audio information. Music often elicits emotions and arousal from its listeners. It also stimulates us to perform various personal tasks such as studying, meditating, or even as a way to encourage dancing. Let us now move on to the second type of audio information, the sound effects. When do we use sound effects? Great! We use sound effects when making a specific point, providing hint to the setting in the absence of visuals. Before we proceed to the next type, I have to ask you a question. Aside from actions and gestures, what do you think does a movie need to still convey its story, even in the absence of dialogue between its characters? Very good! they will have to use narration. Narration is a spoken message that often gives the most direct information by way of processing or narrating a story. Narration is conveyed by a narrator
who delivers information about the plot or the series of events. In its simplest form, narration brings a story to life and transports its readers into different points of view. Class, the types of audio information can be organized and disseminated into different formats.
Number 1. The MP3. Do you know what is the meaning of MP3? The MP3, which stands for MPEG Audio Layer 3, is a compressed audio file format developed by the Moving Picture Experts Group, or MPEG, and released in 1993 to give us a way to store audio information in digital forms, but with a smaller file size. For over a decade, MP3s were the most common way to store music files on computers and portable music players. Second format is the MP4. MP4 is an audio file type capable of holding audio, video, and other media. Do you have any idea what is the difference between an MP4 and an MP3? An MP3 is exclusively used for audio, while an MP4 is a container file used to store not just audio, but also videos or even subtitle files. At this point, let us now proceed to the principles for low-cost sound designing. By the way, sound design is the process of recording, developing, or producing audio elements. The first one is to never underestimate the power of natural sound. It is because sounds made by nature and by industry is the best musical score we can use in videos. Next is create your own sound bank. A sound bank comes in handy in case you need all natural and original sound. Next, go for original music. For example, you uploaded a video with unincorporated copyright music. The social media might instantly mute your video because it violates copyright rules. As we discussed from our previous lessons in this subject, copyright is a form of intellectual property that gives its owner the exclusive right to make copies of a creative work. So, in case you really need that particular song, ask somebody to do a cover for it for your use because social media does not mute covers. Next, eliminate unnecessary noise as much as possible. Sometimes you cannot demand complete silence because of some circumstances. As we commonly experience, some of these sound problems are the crow of a rooster, bark of a dog, or even the videoke from our neighbors. The next is to be careful with your voice recordings. The basic rule in sound recording is to direct the recording equipment as close as possible to the sound source. Thanks to our technology, our smartphones can easily accomplish this task. All you need to have are some techniques to creatively execute recording or designing your own audio contents. So, did you enjoy our lesson today? Awesome! If that's so, what do you think there is a need to understand audio, information, and media? Very good! With our present culture nowadays, where new innovations of technology are now a trend, it is wiser to be knowledgeable with audio information and media since it caters the needs of understanding transmitted information even in the absence of visuals. Now, let us check how well you learned from our lesson today. At this point, I will be grouping you into 5. In this task, you will have to create an audio clip which is a 3-minute radio advertisement applying the different dimensions of audio information and media. Make sure to be guided with the different principles for low-cost sound designing. Your work will be further graded with the following criteria. Content is 20%, mechanics is 20%, artistry 20%, overall presentation is 40%, with a total points of 100%. Very good, my dear students! Your outputs are amazing. But before you leave, don't forget to copy your assignment. Goodbye, senior high school. I'll see you again next time.